Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Top of the morning, traders. How are we? I hope you enjoyed the live session yesterday. I really enjoyed doing it. So thanks to those guys who turned up and watched the live. And thanks for all your questions, guys. And a shout out to Perseverance for coming on and actually doing a face-to-face talk with me on our channel. So yeah, guys, remember the live session every Wednesday. Please come and join us. Ask as many questions as you like. Right guys, so today, what is the day? It's Thursday. It is the first of the month. It is the 1st of September. Okay, and as always guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, we'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll look at the news as well. So let's look back at yesterday's trades to start with, and the first one we were looking at was this. It was the Aussie dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, and we were shorting this pair. Basically, price has been in this range, okay? Yeah, it's just been ranging in this rectangle, okay? And then eventually it come back up. Firstly, we had this candle. We were trying to take shorts from this candle, and then we also had this candle as well. And as you can see, yesterday we also had this huge wick that rejected the top of this ranging market as well. So for this, but specifically for this candle here, guys, we were trying to take shorts. Yeah, so from this candle here, we were trying to take shorts, potentially back down to this last low here, and then even these last lows, which is the bottom of the range. Okay, guys, so that was the idea. Let's look at H1 to see what actually happened. And yeah, I am in this trade. I haven't closed anything for profit yet, but I am in this trade. Okay, so let's have a look and see why. So as you can see, guys, we had our two grey zones mapped out. And price sort of left our first grey zone, but didn't quite hit our second grey zone. Okay, and then all of this in here, all of these candles in here, none of them really tell me that sellers are in control. Yeah, it's just a lot of sideways action, really, guys. Okay, and when I see sideways action like this, followed by a really bearish candle, this is a good setup because you've had indecision. The market is like, I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, in here it's like, okay, we've got to this price. What shall we do? It doesn't know. And then sellers go bang. Yeah, we're in control. All right, so I like this. When there's indecision followed by a strong candle, I really like this setup. Okay, so this candle here told me sellers were in control. I got a slight retrace. I entered here. My stop is just above this swing high. It's quite a tight stop because it's a large stop. Yeah, this from here to here. Okay, so yeah, I entered this on this candle, put my stop above here, and the idea, guys, to be honest with you, I will close when I get 1:1, which will roughly be at these lows here, guys. Okay, so I'll close here for roughly 1:1, close 80%. And then I'll leave 20% to run. I won't close 20% at this blue line. I'll just leave 20% to run, potentially down to the bottom of that daily range. Okay, guys, so I'm still in this trade for 100%. So let's see what happens today. But again, guys, let me know how you traded this pair. Leave a comment below what pairs you got in, how you traded it. Okay, guys, so that was the first idea. Second one was this. This was the New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. Okay. And yeah, ever since price broke these lows, yeah, So this candle here, yeah, broke these lows. This low, this low, this low, these lows, this low. Okay, so price was coming down and then it got into this range where it didn't know what to do with itself. Okay, similar to what I just shown you on the Aussie dollar Swiss franc. I like this setup. So price, sideways action, doesn't know what to do with it, and then bang, you get this candle here, which breaks the lows. So for me, as soon as that happened, we had lower lows and I was looking for shorts down to here. Okay, so that was at the start of the week, but then we had this large bearish green candle form. Okay, but it still didn't break these highs. Yeah, these highs here haven't, this high have not been broken, and instead we got this large, not large, but we got a bearish candle form at this level. Okay, so I was willing to take short because we had a bearish candle form at this area of resistance. I was looking to take price from one of our grey zones down to this blue line and then even this blue line. All right, guys, and as you can see, it's come down a little bit, but let's look on the H1 to see what actually happened. So guys, yeah, let's zoom. Sometimes it's difficult to get the right zoom. Okay, we've got the right zoom. Okay, so there was two potential ideas. Price could come up to here. Obviously, that didn't happen. You have eyes, you can see that. That's good. Secondly, I wanted price to break this grey zone, which this candle here did. Yeah, so this trade was on. All right, so price broke these lows. Yeah, all of this, these last H1 lows, and then price come back into our grey zone. And then I was looking for a, you know, a candle that told me sellers are in control. Okay, so yeah, we had the usual, it was only a slight break, but we wanted to see a break of the lows, come in, retest, take it back down. Okay, so the break of the H1 happened here, but then if we zoom in a little bit, guys, it was just finding the right candle. I mean, you could have entered on this candle, yeah, and you'll still be in this trade. But for me, it was more of a doji, and we had this large bottom wick. Yeah, the next candle, this is not sellers are in control. This one isn't because of this large green candle before it. This one isn't. Arguably, this one is, but yeah, I just stayed out of this pair, guys. I didn't trade it, and none of these red candles here, these happened overnight, but again, none of them tell me sellers are really in control. So none of these candles, once price come back up, it broke, it come back up, but once it come back up, none of these candles told me sellers have taken control of this market again. Okay, so for that reason, guys, I stayed out. Perhaps some of you are still in this pair. Maybe you got in on this candle. I can understand why. We'll just stop above here. Maybe you are. Again, guys, let me know. Would love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment below. So yeah, perhaps you're still in this trade and looking for it to come down. Looking at the day chart, I think there's still a strong possibility of that. Okay, guys, so those were the two trade ideas from yesterday. So we're still in Aussie dollar Swiss franc, and I never got into New Zealand yet. Didn't have a good enough setup. But right, so that's the recap over. Let's look at today's trades now. So we're in profit, guys, from yesterday, as in one of our trades is coming down, but we still need to wait for it to actually hit our target. So trades from yesterday, we're still keeping an eye on. And also, guys, if you enjoyed the recap, then please come join us at Simply Forex. Subscribe to the channel, and also please smash that like button, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the live yesterday. I really enjoyed doing them, guys. It's a great way for me to get all your questions, understand what difficulties you're having in trading. It really helps me design future tutorials or what I need to talk about in my vids, guys. So please come join us every Wednesday for the lives. Right, so like I say, guys, today is Thursday, the 1st of September, and we have two potential trades. This is not, I repeat, not a potential trade. I just wanted to show you how much strength the euro is gathering at the moment. Okay, but the problem with the euro is it's gathering strength, but it's hitting, areas of support or resistance. Okay, so this is just one. I just wanted to show you one example. But look how strong this is. The euro against the Aussie dollar. Yeah, so as you can see, it's reacted at these weekly lows. This was a weekly low over here, and price has reacted from there. Okay, and as you can see, this is happening with a lot of the euro pairs. The euro is really gathering strength. But what it is doing, guys, it's gathering strength into resistance like this, or support if it's going lower. Okay, so there was a few euro pairs I was looking at, but because it seems to be finding these areas of resistance, on many of the pairs, I just couldn't find one that was suitable today. But I just wanted to let you know I am aware that euro is getting stronger. Okay, well, it has been for the last few days. Okay, guys, but that's not a trade idea. Let's remove that. The first trade idea for today is this. This is the Aussie dollar against the Swiss franc. And we've been pretty much shorting this all week. Okay, and the reason for that is this. So, as you can see, price has been in a range. Just been going up, down, up, down. Clearly in a range. And we've had a few candles we've been trying to trade from. We tried to trade from this one. We tried to trade from this one. This is the trade I'm still in. And yesterday we had this wick as well. Look at the wick. I know it's a green candle, guys, but look at the wick on this daily candle. So price is clearly rejecting the top of this zone. So for those reasons, again, we're just looking to come from our grey zones, one of our grey zones, back down to this blue line, or even this blue line, which is the bottom of the range. Okay, so this trade is still on. I'm still in it from yesterday, but I will enter it again if it gives me a good setup. All right, so that's the reasons why we are shorting this. Remember, the day chart is always your why am I longing, why am I shorting, or why am I staying out of the basket? That's all you need to ask yourself on a day chart. Okay, and then we go down to the H1 where we plot our grey zones and see where we could, potentially take some trades. So I've adjusted my grey zone slightly just to take into account yesterday's price action, but they haven't changed a great deal. So we've got two grey zones. First of all, what I want to do is price to come up. Sorry, I'm just stuttering, guys, because I'm probably going to close my trade at this low here, 80% of it. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on that. Anyway, first grey zone is this. So I want price to come up to this grey zone. We get a bearish candlestick pattern form. We can enter the trade. We can take 80% of the trade, potentially down to this level. It's a bit more conservative than our blue line. Close 80% and then leave 20% to run, potentially down to the bottom of the range. Okay, or even close 10% here and let 10% run. Whatever you feel more comfortable with. The second idea is this. Price could come up into this grey zone. Again, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We get into the trade. We close 80% of the last H1 lows, which could potentially be here. Then we let 20% run down to here, or even down to the bottom of the range. Okay. So we are still looking for shorts on the Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Okay, guys, and they're the two ideas for this pair. All right, the next trade idea is this. This is the Aussie dollar against the US dollar. Okay, and this is the day chart. So what we're seeing a couple of things here, guys. I know I've been showing you a pattern on here as well. So let's have a look at this, guys. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. So it was in this downtrend. And then it broke out of this downward diagonal range. Okay, then we had higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We didn't have a break in structure, so we still had, we were still in an uptrend. okay, and price could have potentially come up to here. All right, but as you can see, this candle yesterday just broke these lows here. Yeah, this low, these lows, this low. Okay, so it just broke these lows. All right, so now we have a lower low. All right, so trend has changed. And also, guys, do you remember the pattern that I have been showing you all week? This is a head and shoulders. So we've got shoulder, head, shoulder, and then the idea is for it to come down, yeah, to this blue line. Okay, so potentially whatever the amount of pips this triangle is, it has the same potential to have that on the downside. Okay, and for a head and shoulders to work, we need to see a break of this head and shoulders pattern. And that's exactly what we've seen. This has broke this head and shoulders pattern. So the potential to the downside is good. Yeah, we've had a break in structure. We're seeing a head and shoulders. This is the shoulder. This is the head. Okay, and this is the shoulder. Okay, so this head and shoulders pattern happened. It is currently happening. Okay, so the idea is just to trade this pattern and trend. Don't forget, trend has changed. The price structure has changed, and just come down to this blue line here, which is this 6,750 psychological level. Okay, guys. So yeah, looking to short this pair. Let's look at the H1 to see if we can get in, or where we can get in. So what I want to see, guys, is price retrace up into this grey zone. Okay, which corresponds with all of these lows here. Yeah, very common, guys. I know I show you this pattern pretty much every day. But what was once support, it was support, support, support. Once it breaks, then becomes an excellent zone for resistance. So we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form here. It's now acting as resistance. We take price back down to the H1 low, which could potentially be here. And it's a good level, this psychological level. Close 80% and then leave 20% to run. Okay, guys, so yeah, Aussie dollar, US dollar, we're looking to short this pair as well. Okay, guys, so yeah, they're the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, and if you are, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button. That way you'll get an alert every single day. Right, news for Thursday, the 1st of September. It is a day of manufacturing PMI. Our first of which happened overnight. So coming out of China at 2:45 London GMT, we had manufacturing PMI, and this is worse than expected. So this could really affect the Aussie dollar because China and Australia have close trading relations. Okay, so yeah, that was the first piece of news, but it's been and gone. The next piece of news is this, coming out of the euro at 8:55 London GMT. We've got German manufacturing. Okay, so again, 3-star rating. This could move any euro pair. And then at 9:30, coming out of the UK, we've got more manufacturing PMI. Another 3-star rating. Again, this could affect any pound pair. Carry on down. Coming out of the US at 1:30, we've got initial jobless claims, so some employment data. This could move any US pair. And then finally, at 3 o'clock, coming out of the US, another 3-star rating. Our last manufacturing PMI. Okay, so again, this could move any US dollar pair. Okay, guys, and as you can see, no other news for the rest of the day. All right, guys, that's it. Finished the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share with your trader friends. I hope you have a great day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.